Hello everyone, this is Veterinary in India YouTube channel, and here we are going to give the explanations of the Animal Science Question Paper 2019. And here we go. The first question: the time required to destroy 90% of the organisms from food commodity, it is known as D value. So the D value is the answer. Uh, let's look at the other options also. What is Z value? And now Z value is the temperature or temperature in Fahrenheit required to reduce or increase the D value by 1 decimal. So if increase in Z will be there, then D value will be, time will be reduced. Okay, D value is actually time. Or if we decrease the temperature, so what will happen? If we decrease the temperature, the time will increase, so D will be increase. So this is the effect of temperature on the D value, and this D value, this effect will be known as Z value. So next question, second question, the toxin binder, we have to check which one is the not properly matched option. So first one is toxin binder, hydrated calcium aluminosilicates. It is a toxin binder. It binds mycotoxins. The second, antioxidants. It is inophores. Correct answer. Third, enzyme phytases. The fourth is antioxidant. For antioxidant, there are basically many types of antioxidants which are used in feed. So they are like vitamin E, vitamin A, or some artificial antioxidants like BHA, BHET. But menin oligosaccharide, it is a prebiotic. Prebiotic are those substances which increase the number of beneficial bacteria in the gut, so that digestion is efficiency of digestion is increased. So the option will be the fourth one, antioxidants. Let's go for the next question. Third question: which of the following can be suitable area of study in the scope of rural sociology? The answer will be community. Community is the suitable area for study, because as a whole we have to study, as a whole society we have to study, so community is the best. Next question: DO-TRY test is a which kind of test? So DO-TRY test is a difference test. Difference tests are those tests in which we have to check the significance between whether there is significance between two more kind of treatments. So in DO-TRY test, it is applied in meat industry, in which we check whether a treatment which we are applying has a significance or not. So DO-TRY test is for difference test. Next, plucking. Plucking is again a meat industry phenomena in which we have to remove the guard hairs. Hairs are basically removed in plucking. Next, secretin. This is a physiology question. Secretin is so what happens when the digester it enters the duodenum, the first part of small intestine, so it contains lot of acid. So to neutralize that acid, the secretin comes into function, which is a strong stimulant for the pancreatic bicarbonates. So the answer here will be a strong stimulant for the pancreatic bicarbonates. Next question: type in which there is single cell or single pair? It is a easy question. The answer is bilateral monopoly. Next question: pashmina is obtained from it is obtained from Kashmiri goat, Changthangi and all. So pashmina is obtained from Kashmiri goat. Next question: goiter is due to the deficiency of, this is an easy question, iodine. Now next, during mating among F1 heterozygous for 4 gene pairs, how many kinds of haplogenotypes will be available? For this question, we have to apply the formula 3 raised to the power n. So here n is the gene pairs for which F1 is heterozygous. Here n is 4, so 3 raised to the power 4, the answer will be 81. So here answer will be 81, second answer. Next, Which of the following is an element of behavior? It is a clear fact-based question. Attitude is the element of behavior. Next, the measure of dispersion. This is also a direct question from statistics. There are various measures of dispersion like range, standard deviation, uh, mean deviation. So here the answer will be range. Next, the Hereford breed of pig. This belongs to US. Next, the stage 3 of normal pasteurization processes in cattle is associated with. So there are 3 stages of normal pasteurization in cattle. The first one is the dilatation of the cervix. The first one is dilatation of the cervix. The second one is the expulsion of fetus from the genital tract, and the third one is expulsion of the fetal membrane. So answer here will be expulsion of the fetal membranes. Next question, the characteristic color of the paneer whey is due to this is due to riboflavin pigment. Next, the level of heterosis in F2 generations with respect to F1 generation. So what happens, the heterosis level, this will decrease by 50% in each generation. So in F2 generation what will happen, it will decrease by 50%. Next, the example of primary group. So there are 2 types of group, primary group and secondary group. The primary group is a informal group in which we are more we have an informal kind of relationship with the members of that group. Whereas in secondary group we are almost we have a formal kind of relationship, and examples will be like various kind of unions, trade unions. Okay, and next, so here the answer will be neighborhood. Neighborhood is a kind of primary group because in this we have a kind of informal relationships. Next, the process of drawing conclusions or inferences after analysis of collected data is known as, the answer is interpretation. This is a direct facts based question. Next, sweet clover disease syndrome in cattle occurs due to sweet clover disease syndrome is due to decumerol. It is a vitamin K antagonist, and it causes dysfunction in the blood coagulation system because of involvement of vitamin K. Next, the giblet in poultry, which includes heart, liver and gizzard. These 3 organs are involved in are included in this giblet. Next, the most effective method of selections is, now the most effective method of selection is selection index. Selection index is the most effective method of selection. Why? Because if we compare this selection index with other forms of methods of selection, then we will see it is more efficient with respect to time and effort which we give to this method. Next question, renin secreting enzymes are derived from smooth cells of the efferent arteriole. So these are the cells from which this renin are derived. Next, 23rd question, water requirement in bird during summer. So what happens, the water requirement of the bird usually increases twice in summers. So generally what happens, the water requirement is twice of dry matter intake. So whatever the dry matter intake is, the bird will be consuming twice of its water. But in summers what happens, this becomes twice, double of this. In summers this becomes twice of this. So in summers the answer will be 4 times of the feed intake. Okay, the second will be the right answer. Next, 24th question, the requirement of fresh air supply per hour is higher for which species? See, Equines, they are the especially the horses. They have high requirement of the fresher supply when compared to other species. The answer will be equines or horses. Now, the effective cooling method practiced in milk chilling centers is the answer will be plate chillers. Why? Why these plate chillers are more efficient than other methods? Because of high cooling rate. They have high cooling rate, and the second main reason is their heat transfer is more. Heat transfer is more. So two main reasons behind the effective cooling system in the milk chilling centers are these two. Next, pre-Martins. Pre-Martins, this is a basic gynecology question, and it happens when a cattle is carrying twins, in which the one is male and the other is female. Then the female calf is generally sterile, and this sterile calf is called pre-Martin. This is called pre-Martin. Next, the extension program is a statement of all of these. The answer will be problems, situations, objectives, and solutions. All. Next question. The following breed of buffalo is known to have the highest fat percentage. Badavari. Badavari is the buffalo breed with highest, about 14% fat is there in Badavari breed. So how many com types have been recorded in the chicken? There are about 8 com types which have been recorded in chicken. They are P, single, buttercup, then strawberry, then cushion type, then there will be V-shaped, and there will be walnut shape, and there will be these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. There will be rows. So there will be 8 types of com types in chicken. Next, bilateral cryptorchid bowl will be having. So what is cryptorchid? Cryptorchid is an animal in which the testes fail to descend into the scrotum. So what generally happens, the testes descend into the scrotum from the abdomen. So this is usually done so that a lower temperature than the body temperature is maintained in the testes for the production of the good quality of sperms. So if in cryptorchid bull, what will happen? This testis will be in the abdomen itself. So what will happen? The quality of semen will be very poor. This is for sure. But libido, hormones will be normal. So the answer will be poor quality of semen, but the libido will be good. Next, 31st question. The Panchayati Raj, it was based on Balwant Raj Mehta Committee. Next, which of the following is an egg protein accidentally forming agent? The answer is ovoglobulins. Next, the father of extension in India, it is K.N. Singh, Professor K.N. Singh. Next, which is not properly matched. See, mostly they are diseases. Calcium is causes deficiency causes rickets. Colic is observed in horses. Ghungru is a breed of pigs, and it is of West Bengal. So here answer will be Ghungru. And copper deficiency causes genetic ataxia is right. Next, 35th question. The NDF and ADF are differentiated by. So this is a question from nutrition, and basically what happens when feed is subjected to neutral digital solution, NDS. So what happens? Feed is broken down into 2 components. The one is called solubles. It contains, the solubles will be containing all the cytoplasm or the cell contents will be there, and the second one will be fibrous component, and this will be called NDF. This NDF will be containing all cellulose, hemicellulose, pectin, starch, all will be there. Next, this NDF will be subjected to ADS solution. ADS is acid detergent solution. So what will happen? Some solubles will be there, and some solubles will be there. The solubles will be hemicellulose, and second one will be ADF. Okay, so NDF and ADF. So here we can see the difference between NDF and ADF is this hemicellulose. So the answer here will be hemicellulose. Next, 36. The patent oil quality in a feed is evaluated for oxidative rancidity by the test. So if you have to test the oxidative rancidity of the feed, so what we do? We usually employ this peroxide value test. Now, 37th question, extension education deals with, the extension education deals with all members of the society, so man, women and youth all will be involved in this education, extension education. Next, NRC on meat, it is in Hyderabad. Next, the chromosome number of camel, it is 74. Next, the floor space required per layer interpreter system, it is 2 square fits. Next, the venison is a meat of horse. Sorry, the venison is a meat of deer. Next is 42nd. The limiting factor for the digestibility paddy straw, it is silica. Silica is very high, is in very high concentration in the paddy straw, which limits the digestibility of the this straw. So that's why farmers don't generally give this paddy straw, and that's why there is more cases of stubble burning in our country. So there are many ways through which the digestibility can be improved. So let's go for the next question. 43rd is, which of the following is an individual contact method? So extension teaching generally involves 3 kinds of methods. Individual, which one is this one, which one is given in the question. The second one is group method. The third one is mass communication method or mass method. So in what happens in individual? In individual, what will happen? There will be face-to-face contacts between the person who is teaching and the person who is going to listen or who is going to gain from that extension teaching. So it will be like farm visits, office call, telephonic conversation, or it may be letters, or it may be office calls, it may be visits of veterinarian, that they will be included in the individual contact method. In mass contact method, it will involve the all those teaching methods which will involve a huge number of people will be there, like newspapers, conference, televisions, all will be there. So the answer here will be telephonic cells. This will be involved in individual contact method. Next question, 44th question. The expected behavior of one member of society in relation to others. This is known as the social role. So what is social role? Is the behavior of one member of society in relation to others. For example, a single person can be a father, he may be a teacher, he is a citizen, he is a sociologist. So a single person, but he may be having various roles in society. This is called social role. So what is, let's go for other options. Social norms. Social norms are techniques or customs so that the control of the interpersonal relationship is created in the society. So norms are basically those customs so that a relationship, interpersonal relationship is created in the society. To control these relationships, these norms are created. What is change? Change is the process by which alteration occurs in the structure and function of the social system. So if there is an alteration, this is called social change. The last one, social controls. Social control is the means by which a society achieves and maintains social systems. How the social systems are maintained? This is achieved by social control. Let's go with the next question, 48th question. Satiety center is situated in the ventromedial hypothalamus. Next question. The myoepithelial cells play a role in, the main role is in milk ejection. Next, milk is deficient in, iron mineral. Mineral iron is very much less in this milk. Next, 48th question. The leptoline program was stated in 1979. Next question. The cells of the mature graphene follicle develop into future CL are. The answer is the theca and granular cells. The theca and granular cells of the graphene follicle, they convert into future CL, and this CL in turn which forms a hormone, secretes the hormone progesterone, which is helping in maintaining the pregnancy. Next question, 50. The basic element at the core of the extension education is the man itself. Man is situated in the core or center of the extension education. Next question. The inbreeding coefficient of full sim mating. So this is a pet question, it comes every time. Inbreeding coefficient or relationship coefficient. So for full sims, the relationship coefficient will be 0.5. Okay, and the inbreeding coefficient will be 0.25. So the answer will be here will be 0.25. Next question. The egg cell constitute dash percentage of egg. The answer is about 11% of the egg is composed of egg cell. Next. So we'll be doing next questions in the next webinars.